Hello, this is your annual NT Yappington video, here to let you know that this kid has moved once again. It's gonna be funny to look back now on my channel and see 3 videos that talk about me moving. Now, if you've seen the past 2, usually how these go is that there's a montage at the beginning and then I yap, but I think this one, I'm just gonna scroll through my camera roll since April 1st, since that's the last video I uploaded on that date. That was the most recent video. That was the date for the most recent video I've posted. There we go. I can English. And whatever I feel that I point out is notable, I'll just put it either on this side or that side. So, first things first, some small talk maybe. How you been? You look good. Grown out your hair? Got a haircut? Dyed it? New style? Me, I finished up my second semester, first year of college. I'm a film major, so around this time I was finishing up my final film. Not only did I have to work on my own films, but I also had to help some classmates with their films, which required me to physically be active. I wasn't gonna post either of them since I didn't want to get doxxed, but now that I live in a new house, I should be safe to post them 2 films on my channel. It's just that whoever's gonna move into that house will be doxxed instead. Joking. I want to say one of the main reasons why my uploads became stagnant was just balancing school, work, and life. But then my semester ended, and I was like a third of the weight off the priority bench. Then it was just life and work. And when school was out of the picture, theoretically I would have been able to take content and put it in replacement of school. But as common knowledge to everyone, that is not what happened. I'm just scrolling through the month of April right now. One of my cousins got married, so I went to their wedding. Here's a picture of me in a suit. I would have taken it somewhere else a little nicer than the bathroom, but I don't know how to take pictures, and I never do, which is why there's rarely any photos of me on the internet, because I do not take pictures of myself because I don't know how. And then I started my comic book phase of collecting all of the Invincible comic books, because it was around this time also that season 4 ended. Side note, I'm gonna finish the season 3 reactions, then move on to season 4. God forbid I still don't have them on the channel once season 5 drops. Please. But yeah, I'll throw up some pictures of me collecting some Invincible, some Scott Pilgrim, some more Parasite, and Corey Kenjin's manga, Monsters We Make. So yeah, that was a pretty fun phase of collecting all of the Invincibles. Right now I have up to volume 10 of the new edition trade paperbacks. Didn't want to go with the compendiums even though they were the most cost-effective way, because those bitches are heavy, and I wanted a really convenient way to read them because I was still going to school at this time. I was like reading them on the bus there, on the bus home, during dinner. It was basically my YouTube replacement. Like, when I was still going to school, I was managing 1 volume per week, I think. But then once the semester ended, I read like 4 volumes a day because I had like so much free time after school was taken out of the picture. I was just reading the books out of pure boredom, reading them during meals, so it really picked up after school ended. And it was just fun to read all the differences between the comic and the show. Oh yeah, then Smiling Friends ended. It was a sad day for a lot of people. Oh yeah, then I went to Level Up Expo for like 1 day, and it was pretty cool. I haven't posted a dump of Level Up anywhere, have I yet? That's weird. They've just been on my phone. I think the only place I've dumped the photos and videos is in just like group chats with me and my friends. I'll do a dump right here, but then maybe after this video goes up, I'll do a dump somewhere else. Although that'd be kind of weird because it's been a while since I've attended that. Like, not only do I not post pictures of myself, but even like pictures that I take whenever I go to cool places, like I just don't post for some reason. I only share it with my friends because I don't know.
No?
Yeah.
I'm always doing this. Don't touch the child! I'm not touching the child!
My favorite part is like when Sam gets stabbed, he's like, oh! And then it happens to Asgore later.
Wait. The Sans one?
Yeah.
It was like, ah! I want.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
Using unlimited baggage and suspicious activity, please report to a monorail official and railway stations.
But all the pictures and videos I took while I was at Level Up deserve to be dumped right here. So yeah, I saw a lot of cool stuff and met a lot of cool people. And to add on to all these adventures, I also just had work, which that's just work, you know, work is work. Yeah, so the school semester ended. Me and my friends were just kicking it at my house watching Rush Hour 1. We still have yet to finish the whole trilogy, which is something I really want to do. We're probably going to do that at this new house. Then I was fully convinced after like 2.5 years to watch The Amazing Digital Circus, which I have recorded and was editing for recording this video. So little future vid tease right there. You guys like Michael Jackson? I know it's kind of a weird segue into a topic, but one of my friends brought over the Wii game, which is like the Just Dance Michael Jackson game. The Experience, that's what it's called on the Wii, and that shit was fun. And I actually like stole the game from him and I just kept it. And I can confidently say that I can get 4 stars on Billie Jean and Thriller. So let me know if you guys have that game as well and grew up playing it. As much of a Michael Jackson fan as I am, I'm surprised that I didn't have that game growing up on the Wii. But my friend, who is less of a Michael Jackson fan, I think his parents are fans, which is the only reason he has that game. But I'm surprised that I don't. Yeah, so late May, I want to say late May, or maybe mid-May, maybe just the whole month of May, was the starting point of the idea of moving was implanted into my head, and then my brain was just like, okay, let me not do anything besides work on packing everything. Because once the idea of moving was implanted into my brain, I was just like, okay, let me just not record or edit anything anymore until I'm fully moved into the new house. I bought a Jax plush at a Hot Topic, and I've picked back up on watching Henry Danger. I'm trying to finish the show. Back to The Amazing Digital Circus. I don't want to say my friends made me buy tickets because that sounds kind of forceful. But yeah, I bought tickets for The Amazing Digital Circus, the last act, before I'd even watched episodes 1 to 8. I want to say like a week before the last act was like being shown in theaters. We watched 1 3 in 2 sessions. We did 1 to 4 and then we did 5 to 8. And I recorded everything but not 9 because we saw it in theaters. Then we get to June and there's a Nintendo Direct that I actually woke up for. I set an alarm for 6:30, but I don't think it was 6:30. It might have been like 6, maybe like 6:45. But somehow I actually got up for that Direct and I sat through it half awake just because I had an inkling that Deltarune was going to be announced. And it was. Right after I watched that announcement, I fell right back asleep because that is all I wanted from that Direct. I didn't care about anything else in that Direct besides Deltarune. Although there were also cool things like Switch Sports Resort, Kingdom Hearts 4. I never got into that franchise, but everyone else is hyped about it. And also there's a Ocarina of Time remake. I have never played a Zelda game. Yeah, flame me in the comments all you want. I've never played a Zelda game. Yeah, so I want to say the entire month of June has been spent with the idea of moving and then commencing the idea by packing boxes, listing stuff on Facebook Marketplace to sell that we don't have space for here, giving away things, hiring people to clean the carpet, the house. There was a period of time where it was just a routine to go back to the old house after work, fill up my mom's car with as much stuff as we can, bring it to the new house, unload it, eat out, sleep, and then repeat the next day. Eventually we got to a point where there was no more stuff to bring over because we've done everything. Then there was the phase of moving in here, unpacking stuff here, loading stuff here, setting up stuff like this computer, figuring out where all my furniture was gonna go, the layout of my room, which I gotta say, I like way more than my old room. This room layout is like way better than my old one. I think it all depends on where like stuff you can't control is like closet, door, window. The old one, there was only one space my bed and desk could go logically. Here, I had more choices, but I found the best layout. And it still works. And not only does everything work better and I have more space and it feels more convenient to access everything, I have one whole new piece of IKEA furniture, a bookcase to put on all my books. Because before I had all my books in boxes under my under my bed, shielded away from displaying their glory. I also want to buy a new chair. Not that this chair is bad or anything, but I kind of just want like an all mesh one for the summer, which is very nice for hot weather and airflow, because this is all like leather and leather chairs usually tend to get really hot, but it's still a good chair enough to where I want to use it, but I found better alternatives to the point where I just kind of want to switch to another one. And I'm not really sure what to do with this one. Anyone want a chair out there? My address, if you want to pull up, is to now skip to mid-late June. I only set up my entire PC setup last night, and my room is basically like all done for big stuff. It's just all of the little knickknacks, doodads, gimmicks, and junk to be put in my room now. But for the most part, everything is set in stone, and I'm basically fully moved in. Like, I sleep here, I eat here, I live here. Oh, I also quit my job. Not really. I transferred to a new location under the same company that's closer to this house rather than that one. I'll find something better eventually than with that company before I'm chained to it for too long, and then it becomes my entire personality to have that company chained to me. So yeah, Yap Sesh pretty much concluded. Internet guys came today, set up the Wi-Fi. So now I have Wi-Fi, and this is a different camera angle than I usually do. I usually tape my webcam to the side of my monitor, so it's like, it would be like, so you're here, but then it would be like right here. If you were to look at my previous vids, you would see that you might not be able to tell, but usually I tape my camera to the side of my monitor to be eye level, but I just put the webcam like on top of my monitor. And ironically, even though that's where webcams are supposed to go, I really like the angle. I just don't know why it's taken me this long to actually try this. But yeah, that's what I've been up to since April 1st, since the Delta in Chapter 3 Secrets video. We're halfway through 2026, and I set out a goal to hit 50 vids this year. We're on vid 7, so mathematically, I would be cooked if I wasn't about to lock in. No, I'll be fine. Don't even worry, I'll hit the goal. I just need to lock in and edit. You know, I have a folder on my computer called 2026 content. Take a guess on how big that folder is. I'll give you a sec. I'm gonna pull it up just so I get the correct number. 439 gigabytes. Oh, and that's not all of it. Not even all the content is on my computer, because I ran out of space. And I wanted to make more space to record Deltron Chapter 5 as soon as possible. So I think some of the content is on some of these. Sorry, it was starting to get a little dark, so I turned on the room light. Let me do my desk cam too, see if that changes anything. Ah, that looks better. What else do I talk about? This video is 24 minutes already? What the frick have I been talking about? My other two moving vids were only 7 minutes each. Okay, I should probably wrap this up before it's way too long. Yeah, so long story short, vids will pick up. I just gotta edit, lock in, new house, new backdrop, woohoo. The backdrop will probably change periodically more and more because, you know, I just got comfortable, I've just settled. So more decoration coming soon, who knows? Should I at least tell you what my next vid is gonna be? I did make a post. You know, sometimes when I don't post vids, I do community posts. Haha, yes, I said do. I always do community posts when they feel appropriate. My most recent one is saying that I will make an update vid once I have the time. And guess what? That vid is this one. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up. It's good to be back, and hope you're excited for future vids. Bye!